black people do practice nepotism a lot, though.
No.
Think of it this way. Now, granted, we don't have the resources to practice the same level of nepotism.
We do have the resources.
No, I mean, black people in general. Most black people don't own a lot of shit. But however, how many of us know that how many of us done got people on at jobs just on the strength of that was our cousin?
Yeah.
Or that was our brother or something like that.
Yeah.
We do it all the time. Now, like, we practice nepotism is just not at the same level of, I can put you in a position to be the owner of a company.
Right.
Yeah, but
it make it easier because a lot of us don't carry the same surname.
And what's crazy though, because my white family, they known as the Harts, and they have a bad name at Ford on the strength that all of them got each other on at that same job, and every last one of them have worked at that same job. All of them got fired, of course. So now the Hart name doesn't travel very well there. But I've seen it my entire life where you put your cousin on or you whatever, and that's technically nepotism. It's just not a great.
But I think it's touch and go though, y'all. I think it's touch and go with our culture. Like I think a lot of times we are gatekeepers when it comes to certain positions and jobs.
Like sure.
Versus other cultures, we are not brought. Like if black people, certain people get a good gig, they are literally like holding that near and dear.
We
to
don't want
heart.
people to make the money that we made.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're not gonna tell you the whole recipe to whatever's going on. They give you bits and pieces.
I'm gonna do this though.
Our culture.
I will say I see it more so with the women than I do the men.
Yeah,
there are a lot of the women who will with Frank. I ain't finna tell how much I make, but I have seen black men who will be like, "Hey, bro, let me know when you get your shit together. I'm finna put you on."
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like
music
trades
industry,
and CDLs and wells, they will put each other on.
Women, not so much.
Women, they will put each other on.
You know what I noticed a lot? How many times y'all been in Dallas? Everybody here been in Dallas.
Yeah.
How many times y'all walked into Popeyes or KFC or
full of Hispanics
KFC out here?
What?
All it takes is one person. All it takes is one Mexican to get in,
and it's a whole family.
It's full of Hispanics. The whole family is in there.
Been working for the business for years, especially.
That's what they do. They got a spot out there called Downey. They call it the Beverly Hills, the Mexican Beverly Hills. That's what they known for. You know
Asians as well.
Like Asians too.
And that's that's.
But even when we were talking about like the Los Colinas area out here and stuff like that, if anybody, it's heavy Indian, heavy African.
Even in the HOA community too, where they reside.
Not even in the residential neighborhoods. They're in the apartment communities. It's like certain areas where you'll see just nothing but them.
Yeah.
You got Little Haiti, you got Chinatown, you got all that. You know what I'm saying? Especially from in New York, I'm pretty. They got the same type of
Jewish community in the city.
Because you sit there, you honestly sit there, and you honestly sit there and you wonder like, how is it that you can see one nail shop come up, then next thing you know. Not necessarily
the gas station.
The next thing you know, the gas
beauty
station
supply
is
store,
Spanish, and then the beauty supply store is in Spanish. And then you see a grocery store pop up right there, and that's because what they do is that they put each other on and say,
they send a word call out.
They send like, hey, look, all right, I want you to buy. I want you to rent the building next door now.
Yeah,
I want you to rent that one next door. I'm gonna put you in contact with the person, and you gonna come in and you gonna build.
I think
it starts like this though. You're gonna stay here until you're 25. You're gonna stay in my house till you're 25. You're gonna make X amount of money, and that portion of money is gonna go to the family pot.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna buy this. The difference between black families is you out by you 15, 18.
Yeah.
You talk to me crazy, you out on the street.
It ain't even talk to you crazy. You gotta go because
like Boosie with his daughter's car.
It don't even be kids. It don't be. They be, I got it on my own. You gotta get out here and get it. So I feel like I'm giving you a leg up by forcing you to be independent when it may not even be time for you to be out in the world.
It's the mindset, and honestly, I don't agree with doing it, but I understand where it started because most times black people had a lot of kids. Everybody was living off of one income. If the mom actually did go out and she was able to put her money back into the pot, whatever she was able to get, because a lot of black women did a lot of bartering work. If we want to be honest, a lot of black women weren't getting paid. We was doing bartering work. But when we were able to get paid, all the money went to one spot. And then, of course, we hit the whole single parent Mecca. And you sitting there, you got one woman who's trying to take care of 4
4
children
kids.
off
I
of
can't
1
feed
or
all
2
5 of y'all.
off of 1 or 2 incomes.
So you got to go out and make something.
That's where it came from.
Right.
It's not necessarily that I don't necessarily believe black people want to put their children out. They kind of don't have no damn choice.
It's learned behavior.
Well,
you gotta go out because
it's learned behavior. Because I know people who come from 2-parent households and their parents did push them out because they were pushed out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It is
so it
learned
started
behavior.
that way, and then even though your child is not under the same circumstances,
bullshit y'all.
you're
My
doing
kids
the
got
same
to-
stuff that
my
you
kids got
had
to
to
21.
experience, and you had that experience because it was out of necessity.
Right.
You're giving your child that same experience out of learned behavior, which is
Right.
2 different things.
And it is 2 different things, but then that's why I say we have to recognize like a lot of what we deal with, a lot of what we go through don't look like other cultures. We have a very much so individualistic mindset, but it's kind of fucked up because the black community thrives off of if one person make it, we all make it. If this one person can go shoot or throw a ball real well, we all gonna get out the hood. And they really rely on one person to piggyback and make the whole family successful. True. And then that looks like nobody else got to do shit, or because my cousin got it, I got
Just
it.
look at LeBron. Look at LeBron making it.
Thank you.
And look how many of his friends
he put them on
that came and flourished because of his success.
I wouldn't say you're not the only one to do that.
Absolutely insane.
Derrick Rose did it.
It's insane.
If you look at most of them ball players,
most of them
they
take care of multiple families. It's no secret that more ball players take care of multiple families. Like even Gabby and Dwayne Wade talked about it.
But there's a difference between taking care of people and putting people on.
Yeah.
LeBron put people on to feed themselves and take care of their own family.
Because he saw value. See, that's the thing, though. So, and I go back to what I was about to say, too, is that we talk about nepotism, but like I'm in a fraternity. So when I first started at Ernst & Young, my grades were good. I graduated top of my class, but yet where I come from, how I am, how I talk, I may have not gotten a chance as people who had graduated from Harvard, Yale, Stanford, right? But because I was part of a fraternity, they put my name up there, but I still had to do my job. I still had to interview. I still had to carry myself a certain type of way.
You just got a little bit more of a push.
I got a push, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to keep it real. No, go ahead. My bad, bro.
No, so the reason why I said that is because, to your point, right, LeBron put people on, meaning he put the names at the top of the list.
Did.
But them gentlemen already had value that was far beyond.
Yeah, Rich Paul was already...
He was already on a mental level that's like, you know what? I see where you at. I don't have that. I need you to be a part of the team.
He had that hunger.
That's what I was gonna say.
It would have easily. How many of us get to? Not to cut you off, Sweeney. I'm sorry, but
and shout out to the D9 during homecoming season.
Hey, he could have easily got to that position and then looked at other people in the industry already established and been like, "Hey, bro, I respect what you're doing, but I'm getting advice and I need to go over here to this person," and he did not do that.
Hold on. You want to know the reason why? You want to know the reason why LeBron didn't do it?
Tell me.
Because he didn't have to.
Yeah.
LeBron's name carried so much weight.
Yeah.
At that time, it was one of those things. It was like Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
When Michael Jordan came out, he could have put anybody. He didn't have to hire a white dude because he knew my name gonna make money regardless.
But
LeBron James is the same way.
But it's the same as Beyonce. It's the same as Beyonce having her mother in Destiny's Child continue to make their costumes
and do their
hair, Grammy outfits, and do their hair.
Because Destiny's Child is Destiny's Child, whether I put the white person.
They weren't always Destiny's Child.
Let me add to that.
They were not. It takes a person with skill set and a mindset and a vision to know this is the way I'm going to look. This is the way I'm going to pop. And these are the people I'm popping with. I'm not switching codes. I'm not putting nobody. I'm not.
That's real.
That's
that hood shit.